When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Zach Collins, Booz Ellis out there with MP. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. Clock is at 3. Isaac for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Inside, here's Carter, and he buries his first look.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Isaac.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other two, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report.
Wagner with the right back at your answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
From 20 feet, and MP with a basket on the assist by Booz Ellis. MP's got 8. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Wagner against MP. To the middle. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Isaac really quick in the pick and roll. Once he sets the screen, he does a nice job rolling quickly and hard to the open space.
Simons outside. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Wagner for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Galloway can't get it to go. Outside Jones. Pass to Simons. 6 to shoot. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
Back to Suggs. And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. The 3 from Bane. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And while the season is still only just begun, this year's class of rookie talent has been eager to show us what they're capable of. So let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race and see who's leading the pack. You look at MP, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
And that's no small achievement. I mean, even early on like this. I think it shows you how well he fits into playing at this level.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now here's Black, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Easy pickings for Wagner there. Just to reach up and attack the rack like that, that's simple.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. From deep, MP. That one falls. Nice speed that time from Giddey. MP's got 20 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And it's Wagner missing. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Galloway. He's off on the layup. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Black outside. From the top of the key, Booz Ellis grabs the board.
defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
Here's Collins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's the Silva. And the three off target. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Josh Giddey out there with Dillingham. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position.
Good to see Wagner knock down the three.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their...
Making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Then for Chicago, MP's checked in for Okoro. Simons comes in for Dillingham. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Here's Wagner, coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
And he really contributed on defense. Brought the intimidation with two big blocks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And it's Wagner missing.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Yabusele finds MP. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the
Pass
inside.
that bitch.
Wagner.
No, sir.
It's good.
What?
Wagner's got 9 points.
Wagner grinding down low. big man putting in the work.
MP outside. Wagner with a steal. Here's Black. And the dunk to finish it off.
All right, get my speed up. This nigga slow as fuck.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to De Silva. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. And now it's just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup.
I got ball.
Once he locks that in, watch out.
Wagner with a screen. The 3 from Bain. Chicago with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Wagner. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Simon's shot is good.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Black passes to Wagner. Puts up a 3. And it's Wagner missing. From deep, MP. The shot misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And look, I got the Nets matchup. Coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Chicago Bulls.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, that brought a tear to my eye. And I don't cry.
I can get your tissue.
You got one?
I'm on that.
That's right,
Yeah.
You cry all the time.
Oh,
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Magic trail by 12. Isaac outside. Suggs outside. Wagner inside. MP's there. And the dunk by Wagner.
Really like how Wagner is really going after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue the progress toward championship contending status. Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Bane.
Hello.
Carter, a screen on Jones. The 3 from Suggs. Collins with the rebound.
Hello.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's
Basically,
actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Suggs finds Wagner. Beyond the arc. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
Well, you look at Galloway. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.? Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Klay took it.
Pass to Buzelis. It's stolen by Isaac. He goes up, and the dunk by Isaac.
Yeah, those long strides of Isaac, they allow him to get behind the defense and gobble up a lot of ground in the open court.
And here's him, and again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, matching Klay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Magic. Down by 12. Isaac outside. And he makes it on the layup. Isaac's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw drops for Bane.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando.
But also has the ability to defend at a high level. Look at who's out there now for Orlando.
Getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Isaac comes in for Wagner. Franz Wagner checked in for De Silva. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Suggs finds Isaac. They double team Wagner. Fires the three.
He takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage on the road. You talk about a big-time performance.
Boy, how about the performance so far from deep? He's been that good.
Chicago leading by 11. And so in the game for the Bulls, Anthony Simons out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's MP. And it's Buzelis in at the power forward.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically...
I gotta stop doing that shit.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9-foot distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Cash from downtown.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Carter. Collins rips down the board.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a
Come on, dog.
brand of basketballs. Had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Magic trail by 13. Carter, a screen on Simons. Carter outside, beyond the arc. Oh, he cannot hit. Chicago has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Suggs with it. Oh, deflected.
Let's go.
Stolen by Collins. Here's MP from 18 feet. Oh, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Now Bane. 20 feet away and no problem.
Yeah, we've seen Bane make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this.
Wagner with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Suggs tipped.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Bulls.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And this is an even matchup. 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots a 3. Oh, he can't hit it. Here's De Silva, guarded by Okoro. Yabusele rips down the board. MP! And it's good! He hits another one!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Oh man. Yeah, my grandpa used to say, I'll rest when I'm dead. Kind of dark now that I think about it, but the point is, life is for the living. And I got a lot of life ahead of me, Jennifer Quintana. I got stamina for days, and I'm going to keep using it to make moments like this.
Well done, MP. What a game.
Thank you.
Woo! BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.
My game caught that.
MP, right here.
Ms. Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP. The most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing focus. Every single moment matters, you feel me? Can't let a single one slip away.
Amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
MP,
Right here, MP.
I have a good question right here.
Good game, MP.
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.
Bounce back like a trap. Welcome to the season.
He's about to tear it up. What's up, MP?
Okay, would you make a list of 3 to 5 to discuss on Friday?
Yes, are we thinking of adding on a scout for the Northern Territory? We lineups on the floor that had no history and no completion.
After it, MP.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight, RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. In your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
Let's go to the sideline for a report on MP's historic night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. So the next starting five. They've got Porter. Fleury is out there with Demon. Then it's Sharp. And it's Minot in at the force line. Pass to Porter. From outside the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. And here are the Bulls now. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they're on a roll, and they're committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Pass to Minot.
Why I didn't really text him? I just sent him a link.
Now Porter.
We playing again.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and the Nets miss again. Now Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was...
Nigga, I'm balling, boy. Get on my live, man. Yeah.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for
Watch
Zach
this.
Collins. Yershani Abusele comes in for Buzelis. MP's checked in for Anferny Simons. And it's Okoro in for Trey Jones. Surratt gets the bucket. Surratt's got 9. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Terrence Mann. He's up
Stop
there
playing, Nicola.
And it's Abaji in at the power forward.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Right side, Williams. It's up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Brooklyn's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Williams passes to Mann, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Mann's got his second basket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, Snyder did the defender.
Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Zach Collins. Hey, Alan, what are they saying over there?
Thank you. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
Abaji can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. They're great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Buzelis is checked in for the Bulls. Jones comes in for Okoro. And then for Brooklyn, Minot's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Terrence Mann. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Traore. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Williams for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Jones. On the wing, MP. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Corner, no luck. Bulls have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Galloway, no good.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Williams with the ball. Jones covering. Nets passing it around. Here's Traore. Giddey defending. 5 to shoot. Williams, that's for 2. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Galloway. Smith finds MP. Another miss by MP.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Williams for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everyone.
You see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Buzelis out there with MP. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Jones. And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most with any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
A shot's good from Simons.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Minot, a three-pointer is right on target. Minot's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 3. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Galloway dishes to Collins. Pass to Galloway. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Minot. Here's Demon. Takes the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it, guys."
Thank you, Allie.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. Count that bucket. Demons got 8 points. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my third year. The end of my third year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that third year.
Galloway finds Simon. And again, Chicago. No good. That's leading by 4. Outside, Porter. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. MP against Williams. Galloway kicks to Collins. Back to Galloway. And the Bulls with another miss. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And it's 56 seconds left to play here in the third. And yes, it's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. MP's got 9 points here in the second half. Sharp with a screen on Simon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Yabusele, he's checked in for Collins. And a change for the Nets. Brownie's checked in. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up.
The Bulls will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Smith. MP comes in for Yabusele. Simons, he's checked in for Isaac Okoro. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Pass to Demon. Shoots over Simons. Demon, that's good. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Demon's out there with Traore. Then it's Porter. Then it's Sharp. And it's Minot in at the power forward. Here's Traore. Up again. Oh, sticks the putback.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Sharp rips down the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Traore. Here's Demon. Covered by MP. That shot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A three-pointer. Good.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
The 3 goes down.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own, and this gets the crowd energized.
Here's Demon. And the 3 misses. Now Simons.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Spins. Porter. And they come
They give us the
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making shots for his team. You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the playing with his team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Short, and he jams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. Some younger players couldn't handle this type of pressure, but MP is different, showing it is absolutely no problem.
Here's Deming, covered by Simon. Here's Sharp. Plays it in off the window.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
MP outside. Now Jones. MP fires. He's off from three. For the win.
Oh my fucking. What the fuck?
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
What a finish. It takes nerves of steel to knock down a shot like that.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
As we send...
Your team came up short on this one, but not you, MP. Are you more frustrated you didn't win on a night you were feeling it, or encouraged that your individual performance bodes well for the future?
I'm not happy we lost, but I'm not frustrated. As long as we learn from our losses, the future takes care of itself. Just gotta figure out how to do more, whatever.
Back to you, Kevin.
Jennifer, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.